Good morning, it's me, I'm back. I'm Stephanie Flath, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm coming to you live from my craft area. It's Wednesday morning, a little after 10:30. Sorry for a little bit late. Let me know if you're on here, because I like knowing and helps me know that everything's going right. Remember to tell me if I'm landscape, because you know, we had problems with that for a while. And I changed my view just a little bit, hoping to, Arlene mentioned last week that I was like off center or not quite on my stamping area. So hopefully we have it set up so that you can see that better. I have my seat down a little bit, and so that my camera can come down a little bit more too. So anyway, I could see that somebody was on quick, but I don't see who you are. So I always tell you that, oh, hi Nancy, I'm glad you're here. Everything looking good? My landscape, good lighting. I think I set up all my whatever for good lighting. So normally I always tell you I come on 10:30 on Wednesday morning, 10:30 Eastern every Wednesday morning. And we're about to have an exception to that rule. I'll be on today. Hello, Nancy. I'll be on today, and I will be on next week, the Wednesday right before the 4th. But then the following Wednesday, I won't be on here. Hi, Terry. I'm glad you're here. Everything's good. Okay, cool. Thanks, Nancy. Okay, so I will not be on here on the 10th. I'll be in Greece. I'm so excited. So anyway, it's getting, this is silly, but it's this close, but I still don't have a day countdown. It's probably 10 days, something like that. Anyway, we're really excited. Haven't really started packing yet. I'm not one of those people. But I will get there. Hi, Kathy. I'm glad that you're here. So today I am showing hi Alexa. Today I'm showing the Noble Peacock designer paper, foil sheets, and rhinestones. They are amazing. Have you? I know. I can imagine, Kathy. Grease envy. Yeah. It's just like an unbelievable trip to be able to be going on. I just can't. It's just hard to grasp. Hi, Carrie. I'm glad that you're here. I still need to send you a card. I owe you a card. I'm always behind on my cards. So, yeah, anyway, it's going to be an amazing trip. So I will not be coming live. I'm not going to worry about my Facebook Live that week. Okay, so I'm showing you the Noble Peacock. I don't know if you saw it in the catalog, but like it jumped out to me on the page. I don't even know what page it's on. I don't have my catalog right here. Hey, one of you demos that has your book open. I know you have your book open. Tell me what pages the I don't know why I didn't look that up. What pages the designer paper and foil sheets are for Noble Peacock. Anyway, so I'm doing that, and I really hope that the lighting is okay. I have some light coming in from the side over here. I hope that it's okay so that you can see it. It's just amazing. You probably see my phone reflecting off of it. It's just so cool. I love it. So I'm going to be making a really, really simple project, or actually 3 of them. It's my thank you card for the month. It doesn't say thank you on it though. I give cards so that people can use them too. And then I have a cool box that I saw on Pinterest one time fairly recently. And I finally decided I have to show that. So I'm going to show you that. So hopefully I can do it and actually keep gabbing at you, because it's a little bit more involved. I'm going to show you how to cut it and score it and whatever, but when it's more involved and I have to think, then I stop talking. So we'll see how well this goes. I've had a couple practices in my club, and I was working on it last night a little bit. So anyway, so I'm doing that. So let's see. Oh, before I put you down, and while we're waiting for a little bit, I want to remind you of two things. One is today the clearance rack went live with page 25. Oh, that's where the whole Noble Peacock is, right? What about, see, I don't have the stamp set. I just have, hi Cindy Color. I just have all the stuff to go with it. So tell me where just the designer paper is too, because in 26, right? That's the where the suite is probably. Okay, so I started to tell you, clearance rack. Today it was updated, actually early in the morning, and I updated my list on my blog too, so that you can actually look at my blog and see the list of stamp sets and the prices, the new prices that they are. And so it went live today. This is the first time that Stampin' Up! Has ever put stamp sets on, I know, Cindy, I feel like I know you, but I don't remember, or you just used to watch me and came on. For some reason, I can't place you. Cindy Color. Your name sounds so familiar, but I didn't look you up. Oh, hi, Jamie. I see Jamie's loving on me. Hi, Jamie. I love when you guys do that. Alexa, I saw you doing it too. You looked like you might have been really interested in my box. Okay, clearance rack, stamp sets. They're discounted. They're all from the holiday catalog, so if you still have yours from this past winter, thank you, Nancy. Designer paper and foil sheets on 167. Ooh, you were, hi, I love that. While I have the camera up, I can see loves and happies and laughing, and you guys are awesome. You came with Laura. Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, thank you for joining me again. You'll have to come to a class of mine so I can see you again. Anyway, so stamp sets are on there. They're discounted, and it's the first time Stampin' Up! Has ever done that. Okay, so tomorrow at noon, so Thursday, June 27 at noon, cutting blades for our Stampin' Trimmer that was retired. They're going to be turned back on. They're in stock, and that's noon Eastern, by the way. It's 10 a.m. Mountain Time, noon Eastern Time. Cutting blades are going to be turned back on. You can only get a maximum of 3 blades per customer, and you can, if you would like me to order them for you, you can let me know today yet, and I will try to order them for you. But you need to keep in mind that so there won't be a minimum shipping charge, but they probably will get here after I leave for Greece. And thank you, Nancy, for your work on my Noble Rhinestones, making you work for my Facebook Live. Oh goodness, thank you. So they will probably get here after I leave for Greece, so you're going to be without them for a while yet. And there's a possibility that I may not even finish the order before they're gone, because they're going to go quickly. So you can take the chance. I can try ordering for you, but you're better off trying to do it yourself. If you have, so it's going to be a minimum shipping charge of $6.95, but I do have a host code set up that, of course, I don't have written here. I'll put that in the top part where I edit my video. If you use my host code, I will be giving you the Noble Rhinestones if you place a $50 order using that code. There is a $6.95 minimum shipping charge. But if you have other stuff that you want to order anyway, you can add that to it. So my suggestion would be, if you do have other stuff that you want to order, you can enter all that stuff today, like in your account. And so that's already set in there, so that when the cutting blades go live at noon our time, Eastern, then you just have to enter those and check out. You can even enter your host code, make sure that you go and apply it on that you enter it on the shopping cart page. So like click shopping cart, and you can do it bottom left and click apply. So you can have all that set up today, even though you can't enter the number for the cutting blades yet. Okay, so done gabbing for now. So I am going to turn you down and show you the divine Noble Peacock stuff. Okay, remember, I can't see you when I turn you down. Okay, and I just remembered I gotta do my settings here. Okay, okay, so now can you read? I think you can read. So these are my normal hands. Okay, I still can't see you when I have you down. Make sure that you comment, ask questions, whatever you want to do. But I'll have to get back to you when I put you back up or later. Oh, you can see my phone in there if I turn it right. Okay, so these are the foil sheets. So, I'm not sure. Man, I am so unprepared. I just honestly don't even care what color they are because I love them so much. But I think this is Bermuda Bay. This is probably Blueberry Bushel. And this is probably Pear Pizzazz. But I'm not really sure. They're just gorgeous foil sheets. And I really wish the camera would do it justice. They are amazing. Okay, so you get 2 sheets of each color in this pack. And I think it's $5 or $5.50, something like that. Okay, so here are the foil sheets. I'm going to set those aside. And here are the designer papers. Okay, so unlike our normal designer papers, they're one-sided. And they're thick. They're like the foil sheet. Actually, maybe a little thicker than the foil sheet. Foil sheets. So, because they are, can you see that they are, you can see my phone in it. Because they're metallic, foil, whatever, they know you're going to want that side completely. So they did that. So these, obviously these colors coordinate with the ones that I just showed you of the foil sheets. Can you see all that? I don't know if you can see the design. I'm going to pick it up a little bit and see if you can see it a little bit. This one's kind of sideways. I think of it going this way. Okay, so I'm going to do some, I guess I better show you the rhinestones too. I showed you these last week really quick. Oops, I was doing it upside down. I don't have to do it upside down because I learned how to flip my phone. Okay, so this would be my guess. Blueberry Bushel, Gorgeous Grape, I don't know, Flirty Flamingo, Pear Pizzazz, I don't know if there's another. Oh, Granny Apple Green, that's probably what this is. And then Bermuda Bay. They are gorgeous. Let's see if I can get it in here better. Love them. Oh, hey, did I tell you? I feel like I shared this already, but I'm telling you again since I'm showing them right in your face. So you get a sheet of these free from me if you place a $50 order using my using my hostess code online. Okay? So I'm going to show you a project. So I put down black cardstock this time rather than my grid paper because I was going to be dealing with a lot of white here today. So I'm doing some really simple cards. These are my thank you notes for this month. I'm making 3x3 cards. So I just cut a piece of cardstock 6 inches by 9 inches, scored it in half and cut it in thirds so that I made these little 3x3 cards, and we have envelopes to go with them. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make them all like basically the same. So I'm using the foil, no, it's not foil sheets, it's the Noble Peacock design paper. So this is my, our Starburst punch. Do you see that? So the Starburst is different than Scallop in that it's pointy instead of rounded. I kind of like that for something different. So this is probably about 2 inches or 2.5 inches wide. I love these colors, even on black. I love, that's gonna make me have to do more cards. Get the black involved. I didn't do that. Okay, I did both those and that. So I'm using my bone folder just to crease it a little bit better. Okay, total simple card design. Here are, I'll put it in the right order, 3 little strips of the foil sheets and 3 Starburst punched out. And I'm using, I love this stamp so much. It is from, this is probably the only stamping that I'm doing on my projects today. It says fabulous at any age, and it's from Itty Bitty Greetings. I think that's right, Itty Bitty Greetings. Man, why am I so unprepared today? I'm just going with it because I can't see it over there. So I'm just stamping it right in the corner here. This ink pad seems kind of dry. If it's sticking to my stamp, it's dry. All right. Oh, I couldn't even, you couldn't even see it, could you? Why does it seem blurry today? Does it seem blurry? I think it's because it's so sunny over there. Let me get this in here. Fabulous at any age. That's what I'm doing. Okay, now I'm gonna put my pieces down. So I have one of each color, and I'm going to oops, I better close my ink. Don't need to dry it out more. I'm going to make oh, I don't know the right word. I'm not going to put the same color with the same color foil sheet. I'm going to mix it. So I have, oh, so I have the lime one, or granny apple green. Can you see it? With the Bermuda Bay. You gotta think well before I put this next one down. Okay, and then Bermuda Bay is gonna go on the blueberry bushel. And then blueberry bushel is gonna go on the granny apple green. I honestly don't know if those are the right colors that I'm calling them, but that's what I'm saying. Okay, so have these really simple cards, and now I need rhinestones, and then I'm done. Where did I put them? Oh, there. Okay, so I'm just gonna stick with, so I use, there's some bigger ones at the bottom here, like you can see these Flirty Flamingo ones. I used those sizes already, but so I'm just gonna use, of these 3 colors, the color that is not on here. So I have Bermuda Bay, granny apple green, blueberry bushel. Blueberry bushel, Bermuda Bay, I need granny apple green. Granny apple green, blueberry bushel, now I need Bermuda Bay. Oops. So now I have all these cards ready. Okay, remember, so these are cute little like birthday cards, or you could just do a quick note or whatever, but they're 3x3, so they're just tiny and cute. I love these, and they will come with these little envelopes too. So remember, if you share, comment, and like, share, like, and comment that you shared, you will get this. And now I'm going to show you the box. this box makes me happy. I just love it. Now, where did I put it? Oh, okay. All right, so I'm starting out with 2 pieces that are the same size. So you need designer paper and cardstock, or you could do 2 different cardstocks, I guess. But I'm using, because I said I was, I'm using Noble Peacock designer paper and just plain white cardstock. They're both the same size. They're 6 inches by 4.5 inches. Both of these are. And then you're going to score at 1.5 inch all the way around. Should I mark this one? Nope, I didn't mark this one. Oh, just a sec. Let me find the one that I marked. I have too many markings on here. Okay, I'm not showing you that. I'm just going to show you scoring them. Okay. So, pull this down. So I'm lining it up at 1.5 inches. Score. Score. Oh, I forgot to tell you. So I found this idea on Pinterest from Chris Slogar. She found it from somebody else, but her video is the one that I watched. Okay, so you can't see this very well, but I made lines, but I made too many of them on these so that they're not, it's just too much. Okay, so you can't see them, but I have score line, score line, score line, score line, and on this short end, I'm going to cut on the score line to the next one, to the intersection. Okay, and I'm going to turn it around 180 and cut on the score line to the intersection. So this is pretty standard. Whenever you're making a box, pretty much you always do this. You make tabs on opposite ends. Okay, so this is my box bottom, and I'm not going to start with this. I'm going to start with my box top. Okay, so I guess I should tell you this. She showed the box in the beginning, but I like surprises, so you're gonna have to wait till you get to the end. So this is called she called it a diagonal hinge topped box. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be leaving one end as a hinge and cutting a diagonal here. I'm just going to show you this really quickly. So right now I'm cutting here, that's already cut, and I'm going to cut this as a diagonal. So rather than, I'm not going to cut up the one that I have the lines on. I'm going to show you how I do this on my trimmer, because I like straight cut, so I don't want to use my, they're all creased, by the way, so that they're folded well. I want a nice straight line, so I'm not going to use my paper snips. So this intersection right here of these, here's a score line and here's a score line, this intersection right here, I need to cut from here to here. So this is the end of that score line over here. Okay, so I'm going to line it up right in my track. So both ends of it, this end, the intersection, and this end, the end is right in my track, and I'm using my cutting blade to completely cut that off. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing on this one. So again, this intersection right here to this end right here, I'm going to cut. Okay, so this looks a little bit goofy, but that's okay. This is what we need. We need this end to just be the hinge. And because of how it's going to be tucked in, I'm showing on here, I'm cutting off a little bit here and just a tiny little bit here. I'm kind of making I just need it to be a little bit smaller so there's no like overlapping or it's too wide or anything like that. So just cutting a very small amount off there and a very small wedge off here, just so it tucks in well. You'll see what I mean when I get there. Okay, so that end's ready. Now this end, I need to cut half of this off. So I'm cutting about half of this tab off and doing the same thing, cutting off half of this tab. I feel like now that the trimmer's here, the lighting is better. The black must not have been working well or something. Do you feel like the lighting's better with the trimmer here? Okay, and then, oh, I forgot this part. I need to do this part first. Okay, so I'm also cutting a wedge on these tabs as well. But I want my center square to be completely square. Nothing's cut out of that. Because that's going to be the outside of the box. So we need that to be full. Okay. So I'm showing you my lines here, if you can see them. Yeah, this white just reflects weird or something. Okay, so oops. Oh, that was right the first time. All right, so this is what I end up with, okay? So I cut here and cut this a little bit skinny, cut this a little bit skinny, and then cut to here. If you want to use your snips, you can just cut here and then keep going to there. I would draw a line though, so that you have a nice straight line. And then same here, cut here, cut here. And then on this end, I cut the tabs in half. That's what these lines are for. And then cut little wedges out. I drew those too wide. You just need a little bit off to get rid of some of the bulk. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to put this box end together. So I need tear tape. She used liquid glue. I am not at all a liquid glue person, so I use tear and tape. Alright, so take these backing off, and we're just looking for a nice squared, I think I'm done with this. No, I'm leaving it here because I like the color better. I don't know what happened with the black. I thought it was a good idea. Alright, so we're making this a nice rectangle here. I don't want to do it too tight of a rectangle. I want the sides to be, I don't know how to express that. I don't want it to be too tight because it has to fit over the box. Does that make sense? Okay, so can you see? Let me see here. So this is going to be my diagonal hinge lid. Okay, so I have it all squared around here. All right, now I need to do the box bottom here. So I have one already. Yes, I have one already cut. Okay, so one end, I need it to be, this is going to be the hinge end. I need it to be more stable, more sturdy. So I'm only cutting 1/4 inch or so off of these tabs. Still, I want to cut a wedge out because it just helps everything to go together more easily. So I'm just doing a tiny little bit of a wedge on these tabs. Paper snips are great for this. They're nice and sharp and go all the way to the point. Okay, so I have, can you see I have little wedges on my tabs now? All right, and then this one, I think I need a wedge too. This one is gonna be, I gotta remember. No, I don't want this one wedged. I'm gonna look at my notes for a sec. Bottom tabs only, end and half. Okay, so this one is ready. And now the other end, I'm gonna cut it in half again. This is not the hinge end. This is just to get rid of some of the bulk so everything goes together more easily. And I felt like I needed to trim a little bit off my box. Let me see my notes here. So here's what I'm kind of doing. I guess I didn't trim anything off the center. Oh yeah, I trimmed a little bit off this end here. Just a tiny bit. The one that has the half ends here. Still making wedges on the tab. Sorry if I'm jumping all over the place. When you go to do it, I have to watch videos over and over to make sure that I get the steps right. I don't know about you guys. Hopefully this will make sense when you go to do that. Okay. So I have this, is it the right way? I have this cut like my lines. So these are cut, can't see my lighter lines. So these are cut in half and there's wedges. These are cut only 1/4 inches off and there's wedges out. Now I'm gonna put this box together. Actually, is this it? Oh, I saved myself time. Okay, so this is cut the way that it needs to be, and this one has the tear and tape on it. Let me see if I can, it's not showing you. A sec. No, you can't see it. Okay, I'm going to draw on these before I pull off the backing. Okay, so for these, you still can't see it very well. All right, so I have tear and tape on both of these tabs, and I put 2 on these ones that are a little bit wider because we need these to be sturdier. And so I'm going to peel these off and tuck this in. Actually, I'm going to do the other end first. So this end that has the skinnier tabs, the smaller tabs, is not the hinge end. So I'm just making this normal. So we're going to tuck this in. I needed to cut more of that off. I can see. I didn't do my notes right. So this tab needed to be, is this right? Yeah. This wedge needed to be a little bit bigger because I shortened this side. Okay, so we have the box end here. So this end is good. Now this end is where we're going to be putting the hinge. So first we're going to put the 2 tabs together. So if you ignore this, we have our box here, okay? I have tear and tape on both of this, on this end. And I'm gonna take this tear and tape, you can't see this, but I have 3 strips. I'm gonna draw it right here. On this end here, I have 3 strips of tear and tape just to help it go together. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now here's the hinge part. So here's I'm putting this hinge, what's the best way to show this? Here it is. I'm tucking this hinge right here. pressing it on there. So I have it onto the side. And then I have the outside of the box onto it. So look, here's my box. And I'm going to close it. Ta-da! Ha! I love this. Okay, something still feels weird. I think I didn't close this tight enough. But we're gonna go with it because it still closes. So here's my box, and now we want to put a little embellishment on it. Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. Okay, so I used my medium daisy punch. I punched out 2 white daisies and put them together with mini glue dots, and now I'm going to I'm going to put 2 on the back of this that's together. So I'm going to press it on the mini glue dots, pick it up. I have 1 and 2. I'm going to put it right on here and grab, oops, I got to get the adhesive part. Have a gold faceted gem. And look at my cute little box. I love it. Okay, now guess what fits in here? It fits 2 Lindt chocolate balls. Ha ha ha, I love it. I love this. I love this diagonal hinge box. And I love this foil paper. I love how it's so shiny. I love this foil paper so much. Okay, so here's the deal. I'm going to bring you back up before I tell you this. Okay, first of all, I have to make you go upside down. Then I have to then make you be able to read. And here I am. Okay, and now I can see who's watching again and who's commenting. Okay, so I'll show it to you here. I can see it better now that it's up, I think. Okay, so I would be happy to send you this box if you're my winner. Thank you. I'm glad that you love it. But if I send it to you in the mail, it's going to have to be flat and with no chocolate. If you would like to come pick it up, then you can have the chocolate and the box already put together. So it's still up for grabs. If you share, comment, like, it's still yours. But so anyway, I don't usually do this difficult of something. I'm not sure. You have to tell me whether you like this idea or not, seeing this on a video, because it's a little bit more, I don't know, you can see it very well when I'm doing it. I don't know, it's just kind of weird. And I don't have a way to get it close while I'm showing you. Anyway, so I better show you these cards too. All right, so here are the cards. I'll just do them one at a time, I guess. Here are the cards that I made. Oh, you can see it much better when it's not. The camera's not down. I don't know why that is. I don't know if it's because it has so much to try to focus on. Isn't that paper gorgeous? I just love it. Okay. And envelopes. Okay, so that's all that I have to show you today. That was kind of a long video, a little bit. Debbie is on watching. I can't tell who else is up here. Anybody else? Jess was watching. Hi, Jess. And Diane Bow. Lots of people watching. Okay, so that's all that I have to share with you. I haven't decided what I'm going to share with you on my live next week. If you have suggestions or desires, I can't guarantee that I'll do them because I don't have everything in the catalog, shockingly. But if you have something that you really want to see that maybe I have, you know what, Jamie? I have started working on my crew swaps. I have, I'm wondering if I should give you a sneak peek. I don't think so. Maybe that's what I'll show you on my live next week. No, it's a little bit difficult because these are like cruise achievers, you know, so I can't have anything. I need to step it up a little bit. So I've worked on it. Everything is cut. I have part of it stamped. I think I have all of one part stamped. Like it's I don't know how to explain it. Well, it's kind of a scene. There's two scenes because I'll tell you this much, that it's a Z-fold card. I just kind of love those. So I have one part of the Z is all stamped, and the other part of the Z I still need to work on. So if so I'm planning on, yeah, I don't know if other cruisers will see it or not, because I don't know if any who follows me. But yes, I probably should let it be a surprise for them. So maybe that's what I'll show you when I get back, or parts of it. Yeah, parts of it, because there's no way I can show you the whole card. I don't think. It's just too many steps. So anyway, so Lisa Maria, if you're still on here, you'll be getting one of them, even if you don't get one in your swap bag. And Cheryl Lentz, if you are on here or watching, I'll be giving you one of those too. I'm making extras. I remembered I needed to do that. So anyway, so thank you for watching with me today. Make sure that you share, like, and comment, and I will draw a name. I'm still going to do it Monday. Next week I'm not sure how I'm going to do my drawing, because so my live will be on Wednesday, holiday is Thursday, we leave Friday, and I think that drawing is just going to have to wait for a while. So I'm not sure on that one, because I don't know, I just can't make promises that I can't keep. Okay, so that's all that I have. Have fun, enjoy this gorgeous day. I don't know how it is everywhere else in the world, but in Grand Rapids it's kind of sunny. It's trying to peek through even my closed blinds. I still am stamping with all my lights off because that was the best lighting. Thank you for liking and sharing already, Kathy. Yeah, I think that's all. So have a wonderful day. Don't forget blades tomorrow, and check out stamp sets today. You can go to my blog, dazzledbystamping.com. If you haven't subscribed to it, you can do that, and you can see whatever it is that I share and gab at you. So have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye.